I had a commitment.
And so I'll just keep
it's
doing
public.
it. It's out here. I'm
People
just going to keep
know.
doing it. It's been 12 years.
Yes.
I've been in this business forever.
Yes.
Even though I don't like it, even though it stresses me out, even though I quit every other day, even though I'm not trying hard enough, because I'm not interested.
Yes.
I said I was going to do this business, so I'm going to stay in this business, and then I will just keep doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah, because we're trying to be in integrity with ourselves, but we're then out of alignment with our souls.
Pause on that. Write it down, make it a note, put it on a Post-it. Ask yourself, am I in integrity with myself, but out of alignment with my soul? Whew. You can be both.
Right.
And you're going to have, it's a paradox that's going to lead to distress.
Right. And that also circles us back to the squad to see when you're in that pattern of that cycle of fear. If you are in that space, sometimes you can't read the label from inside the jar, right? So if you can't see it, but you're just constantly repeating the loop, okay, back to forcing, back to exhaustion, back to avoidance, back to rigidity, and you're just in the loop. This is why we have the collective burnout.
This is why
we are in a cycle of fear. We're stuck, but we don't feel stuck because we're moving through these different things.
We're doing stuff. Listen, you can build a whole $1 million business and have
a whole multi-million-dollar business.
Multi-million-dollar. Let me not speak negativity over my life. A multi-million-dollar business, and have a bankrupt life. So you're sitting here saying your business is great, but your life, your soul, your morals, your happiness is just at zero.
Yes.
It is in debt.
Yes.
So what's great about chapter 4 of this book is you talk about some of the places people can start, right, to really move out of this, because I think a lot of us may even feel like, especially as successful women or, go-getters who absorb content like this all the time, are like, I know what I need. But again, what's different about Jadah and the way it is when you work with her, when you go to her events, when you read her book, is she is never one. And you guys know how I am. She is never one to talk conceptually and not give you practical steps to start seeing that change right away. I'm not kidding. I went to Sausalito. I was there for 24 hours. I showed up like, there is a problem. I don't even know what it is. In 24 hours from Jadah, I got the problem and I got a first step. That I immediately utilized. I didn't understand all the pieces, but the first step, when I tell you, it echoed in my head every single moment to the point where I couldn't even physically get into my vehicle to engage in the behavior that would not move me forward, because it was echoing in my head, this first step that would get me out of that cycle. And it not only got me out of the cycle, it got me healed to a place where I was able to welcome in someone who didn't serve the cycle and apply the lesson of how this doesn't look like the cycle before. So I know this is different.
Right.
And that was huge. So in terms of practicality, outside of your first step being, y'all, grabbing She Builds by Jadah Sellner on Amazon, you should already have this in your cart. Okay. You can click buy it now if you're a doer. You can click a full checkout later if you got other things you want to add. Right. But She Builds, Jadah Sellner.